Mountain Bike Man Morning Podcast. Everything's on point, guys. Hey, no! What the fuck is wrong with dogs? No! Aren't they smart enough to take care of that shit when they're at home? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, yeah, everything's on point. Doctor's visit today. Just to go over my wellness check a month ago. Will we up the script? We'll probably do a testosterone prescription also. Possibly. I don't know if I feel like injecting myself with that shit. That's a once a week thing. You get a vial of this shit, which can be $100. I don't know how much it is. And you have 4 injectors, and you inject your thigh, or you'll inject your butt. No, you cocksucker. I'm gonna give you a boot in the ass, motherfucker. Sure enough, you fucking squeeze the trigger to go shit. That's bullshit. Dogs need to learn that there's a time for it and not now. You need to learn that. No poopa. No. What the fuck is wrong with that dog? You know, you don't take him on a walk for a month, and maybe he'll learn. I won't take you on a walk if you do that again. You'll stay home while I go out walking by myself. That'll teach him a lesson. But anyways, yeah, we'll do the wellness check today. Check up the results, blood work, cholesterol, vitamin D, testosterone. I'll be able to inform my doctor of the results of the colonoscopy. I already got the diagnosis. It's non-cancerous. The polyp was removed. And we got it done very quickly because I have good medical cards and because the doctor heard that I was going to find somebody else if they couldn't do it quicker. So he said, okay, we have a they didn't have a cancellation. They just fucking squeezed me in. And trust me, they squeezed me in because I had about an hour and 15-minute wait before they took me into the fucking surgery area. Sitting there in their office, hot office, I might add. I was sitting too close to the front doors and too close to the windows. I needed to be back in the corner of the room where it's more than likely cooler. But in any case, we set up another pre-visit to the doctor, colonoscopy doctor, next August, and there'll be another colonoscopy in probably November. First thing in the morning on Tuesday. I'll be right there when they open the doors. I will take my car. I will mount the quad bike rack on it. I'll park it there and I'll pick it up. I'll have somebody pick me up, but I may just walk back there and go get it right away. After I eat something, maybe at Raising Cane's or something. And I'll go back and get it. That's my boy. Break right. That way you don't have to take an Uber. I had a cheap Uber ride because it was like my first ride in 100 years. And they had a special going 30% off. I don't use Uber. I drive. I got cars. Although, you know, I see myself maybe having too many drinks one night and possibly, good boy, glass. I'm gonna shut this light off. You know, good boy, glass. Good boy. That's my boy. That's a daddy's a baby boy. Okay, break right. On point, on trail. But in any case, yeah, shit. Kicking ass, taking names, take care of business. I have to, I'm gonna be gone when that ticket has to be paid, or to contest it. I have to contest it within 90 days. And in 90 days, I'm gonna be in Idaho, Montana, British Columbia. So we have to take care of that. We'll take care of that today. I'll set up a court date for it. I'm gonna contest it. So you gotta go to the courthouse and do that stuff. Pretty easy, pretty quick and easy. I don't know if they'll set up a court date right there, but if they do, you know, I'll go over my schedule with them when I can do it. Possibly last week of September might be okay. Last week of September, first week of October would be okay. I'll be probably 1 week and a half removed from my trip, so I'm not going to be going anywhere for a while. Man, I would not park my vehicles out in this hot, blazing fucking sun. My Jeep, my car stay in the garage like little tiny babies. And my bikes, everything. When I had to park my rig outside, when I had cars for the garage, I had it under multiple covers. And the tarps covered it from the front wheels. I used to drive the rig on the tarp with the front wheels, and it would stretch all the way back to the back wheels, cover everything. And there would be multiple tarps across the roof where the stereo system is. I mean, multiple layers, like 3 or 4 layers of tarps on the roof. And like a buffer, an air circulating zone to keep it cool, you know what I'm saying? I love that rig, but it's not going to come on this trip. There's probably quite a bit of riding up there near Yellow Pine with it, but not this trip. I'm taking the street bike, so we should make it to Yellow Pine. I wanted to go last year, but they had the highway closed because of forest fires. Only the residents were allowed to enter. The road was closed at Stanley. You couldn't drive to Loman or McCall or anything like that, or Idaho City. They were only available to the residents. And even the residents of the city were not able to advance up the canyon anymore. You know, like Idaho City, they could go from Idaho City to Boise. That's it. And you could only get to Idaho City if you were a resident if you know what I mean. So that kind of put a dampener. No big deal. I actually enjoyed the stay, the longer stay where I was. It was kind of refreshing. Lots of they cleared all this brush, right? They cleared this all out a couple months ago. And now it's all growing back in. These things grow like thunder wire. I mean, there's all the old stuff. They piled it right there. They'll have to do it again. We're doing the extra long walk today. It's very, very nice out. It's actually a good temperature. I'd say it's probably 85-ish. I didn't really look at the temps, but no sun, overcast, smoke haze a little bit off in the distance. It's another beautiful day in paradise. Great to be healthy. Great to have a healthy diet. I do have to add more vegetables to my diet. There's stuff in my intestine, and it's normal. But to eliminate that, you have to eat more fiber. So it can result in some problems. But as long as you consume fiber on a regular basis, which I normally do, I eat apples, but Walmart has such shitty fruit. I can't order their fruit because it's a hit or miss. It's old. Walmart is low on the food chain. Albertsons and Bonds are very high on the food chain. They get the best quality fruit over at Walmart. Yeah, the next dog will be a King Shepherd, guys. And I'll probably schedule a visit to the Animal Foundation and get a younger dog, 6-month-old, if I can. Get a 6-month-old if I can. King Shepherd, beautiful animals. They have the docileness of a husky, but yet they are like a German Shepherd. They have the aggressive nature that is enough to scare someone away. Like, okay, we're not gonna fuck with that dog. I ran into a person that had one the other day. I wish she got it. She's had the dog for a year. She got it when it was 6 months old. I wish she said, yes, I just picked it up. You know, I wish it was 6 months old. And I wish she was saying, yeah, I just got it from the animal shelter yesterday. They've got 4 more down there. You know, I'd go down there. What you want to do is you want to wait until they waive the adoption fee too. I think it's kind of like a bunch of bullshit. They waive the adoption fee, but there's like 10 other fees. Shot fee, this fee, that fee, paperwork fee. But they waive the adoption fee, which means nothing.